Hello everyone, welcome to Liberable. Welcome to a new video here on Liberable. Please email niazr8@gmail.com if you'd love a POV review on your private vehicle. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this particular car. It's a Hyundai Venue. I know, crazy name, but this is the inline model. And if you remember my video on the Hyundai i20 inline, you'll know I raved about this car. And this is no exception. I do apologize for the wind noise here and there. I did forget to bring my wind isolation microphones with, so you might get a bit of buffeting here and there. Okay, I just turned on wind compensation, so hopefully now you won't be getting too much wind noise, but you should hear the microphone pulling in and out. That was a fail. The design, this copycat EQC design in front with this grille that's like all the way around all the corners here. You have the DRLs in the headlights here at the bottom, and obviously you can see that your indicators are separate from the headlight module. Is anyone coming this side because I can walk here? The side profile of the car, again, one of these small mini like kind of hatchback SUV design things. Not the biggest fan, but I'm not gonna lie, this Venue does look really cute. Being the inline model, you get these wheels and this subtle body kit, but also this little fruity exhaust system, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. And the engine, oh, it's busy locking here because we'll talk about the engine now when we climb into the car. It's a turbo GDI, so a 1 liter 3-cylinder unit with a turbocharger. Here you can see the intake manifold, and there at the back is the teeny tiny little turbo charger. So yeah, this is a very cute little power plant for a very cute little car. Before we show you the inside, I just want to show you guys the boot space and headroom. Sorry for this plane going here on top of us. Very deep boot, as you can see here, quite the load lip, and a full-size spare wheel here at the bottom. You can remove the rear parcel tray. Unfortunately, here is nowhere to put it, so that is a bit of a shame. I'm gonna fold the seats down so we can see the space like I did in the Honda. And yeah, you are left with a huge load lip over here, so you can't just slide things in. You have to place it down and package everything in order. I'm gonna put this back up and then we'll check the rear seats out and the features we have over there. Is that right? There we go. Nice easy system to clip and whatnot. Let's climb in on the side because I don't want the car to... The seatbelts do snag here on, but if you close that, they do close quite fine. Oh, and the seatbelt went all the way to the back because it snagged over there. That's not cool. What is this? Are you telling me they give you a third seatbelt holder that's just laying here? Didn't notice that before, but I don't like this. So this seat is in a quite tall person seating position, and as you can see, I'm not the tallest guy around and I'm quite cramped here. You have two USB ports over here, and you have your air vent controls over here in the center, which you can control with a slide. Yeah, a partition like cabinet thing here where all your dirty skin and things like that fall into, a place to put a cool drink, and more cup holders in the center armrest over here. But everything is very plastic here at the back. Let's just see my driving position. Like you saw in the Honda, look at that. That's in my sitting position, and there's quite a bit of headroom as well here on top of me. Huge amount of headroom actually. Grab handles over here, a hook for your t-shirts or shirt. And yeah, that is the rear of the I keep saying of the Venue. Quite comfy, I'm not gonna lie. I like this pleather or thingy that Hyundai is using. Very, very interesting. Okay, is anyone coming on? Nope, I can climb in the front. start up so we can have the aircon whirring away. Okay, just turning the fan down, and I have to pause the music over here. Right though, we start? Let's start off with what's in front of us. Hyundai N. We have this very nice N steering wheel. No flappy paddles for this transmission, which we'll talk about in a bit. The right hand side of the steering wheel controls our cruise control and our trip computer over there. Very basic functions. And then if we click the pages button here, we can go to settings. We can do our driver assistance, which consists only of a warning volume, cluster. This we can change the colors over there depending on what driving mode we're in, lights, illumination, door convenience units, and so on and so forth. How do we go back? We go back by that button over there. Right hand side of the steering wheel controls our sound system and our answering of the phone, our favorite button which we can program over there, and a mode button. Indicators on the right, Korean car, wipers on the left. The right hand side of the door, we have a rear lock for the rear windows, manual windows right around, and automatic one only for the driver. And if you lock the door, you can click the lock door button over there. Traction control button over here, blank switches over here, so you'll forever wonder what more money will get you. So that is a bit of a sad one over there. Your bonnet release, your fuse box holder, and that's about it for the right hand side of the car. The seat is very comfy and it is electrically operated, backrest and bottom. The only thing that you can adjust manually is the height over here. Door bins there for my dirt, and also a cup and another place for dirt and things like that and grime to get into. Right, let's focus on the center stack. This is very interesting. I'm gonna put my phone and my wallet over there so we can demonstrate. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, very nice. You also have Hyundai's basic infotainment system, very easy to navigate, very easy to connect your phone via Bluetooth, and your sound settings and whatnot. Very easy to use. The wireless CarPlay has been a bit buggy as usual. There is, CarPlay hasn't really been that easy to use wirelessly over the last few years. I've noticed a lot of dropouts, especially here in Cape Town. And you can't physically connect that to here. It must be a wireless connection, which is a bit sad. So, on the right hand side of the screen, you have your event. You can obviously shut them and open them and adjust them the way you want. Volume knob over here, physical volume knob, and a dial that you can use if you want to maybe navigate the display using a physical control. Your emergency button below that, and physical climate controls. Look at how cute these climate controls are. Auto, everything is really easy to use. Right below this, you have a space for your phone and your wallet if you so have one. I'll put my wallet over there for now. I have no cable over here in the center console, so I can also charge my phone using the cable. And you also have a USB port over there. Then you have a 12 watt 180 watt output in the center as well. Sorry about that. You have your front demister and your rear demister as well. Below this, you have your gear selector. Very interesting. This is a DCT transmission, so a 7-speed dual clutch that you can either have in normal drive or sport, as you can see S over there, and then the whole thing goes red. Or you can have sport manual, so change gears with the gear lever over there. Then a driving mode button. Look how cute is this driving mode button over here, man. Check this out. Eco and sport. Cup holder here for your cool drink. And a handbrake, normal handbrake over there. A center console, and look at this. Adjustable. Unlike the Honda we were in last week, this car gets so much right, nah? That the Honda got wrong. And that is what is so shocking to me, that Hyundai is doing things right and Honda isn't. And Honda's been here for almost 1,000 years on this planet. So I find it very odd. Above this, quickly before we go further, you don't have a sunglass holder anymore. For some reason, car manufacturers think we don't wear sunglasses. A sunroof over here which you can tilt and slide open. Sounds like there's sand in the gut, in the little grooves, and halogen lights, reading lights, and you have lights for the rear of the car over there. Right, time to talk price and everything like that on the Hyundai Venue. 463,900 Rand. Cheaper than the Honda we drove yesterday. It's a 1 litre 3-cylinder with 88 kilowatts, so 1 kilowatt less, and 175 newton meters of torque, more than the measly 145 newton meters that was in the HRV. I claim 0 to 100 of 11.4 seconds. A 45 litre fuel tank, 5 litres more than the Honda, so we get much better range. 6.9 litres per 100 kilometers is what Honda claims here. I will let you guys know when we get to the end of this video. Righto, so it's day 2, not day 2, but day 5 of driving the Hyundai Venue in, and this is some of my thoughts with this rather special car. Let's start off with the 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Let me just turn the fan a bit down here. It is, if I put it into sport mode quickly, manual. Guys, I had so much fun with this bloody car. Y'all will not believe me. You're the gear down. Like, so freaking cool. Okay, let's start off with a few of the controls and how the car feels to control. Throttle pedal, it's boosted, so there's a touch of turbo lag when it comes into power. The throttle pedal is nice and consistent and linear, but being turbocharged, obviously you have, I'll show you guys now as we roll into the power in first gear. It's not a performance car. The minute you hit boost, it's fine, like we're in boost now. Gosh, I absolutely love this car. So throttle pedal very nice, the brake pedal very assertive. Hey, this key's making a noise here. Just take it out quickly. Brake pedal very assertive, and the steering wheel very light and not that much feedback. But you know what? There's enough feedback through it. How do I say, not feedback? There's enough feeling through it for you to know where to place the car. As in the steering wheel, how do I say this, man? What's the right way of saying it? When you point the steering wheel, the car will go. Basically, I can hear that pop. Basically, so I really love the steering wheel. The other thing I really like on this car again is the 7-speed DCT. With the dual clutch, there is a bit of a hesitancy pulling away from a robot, but that has to be expected with these DCTs. You know what, this isn't too bad. It does mean that you have to put your foot down just that little bit harder when pulling away from a robot. So we're gonna climb into the highway now. I'm gonna be quiet and you guys can just hear the noise inside the car. So I'm gonna be quiet now, no? So you can hear the wind noise and stuff. How is this car doing better than that Honda HRV in feeling? going on here in front of us. Righto, so obviously guys, this car, you guys probably heard the wind noise now. It is a bit breezy here and there, but nothing that I cannot live with. Everything's just very plasticky, everything is very cheap and nasty. I must say the Honda does do a lot better than this car in the build quality segment, but let me tell y'all something, not by much. That Honda was built okay, but not good. And this car is not as good as that, so that should tell you how bad this car is here inside. But everything is easy to use. I mean, the climate controls are easy to use when driving. Everything's big physical buttons. The indicator stalk feels a bit cheap, which I don't really like. But what you hold, the steering wheel, feels excellent, because it's this steering wheel that they have in the i30 and sorry. The steering wheel just feels so nice. Even the hooter sounds nice on this car. Now the sound system. So a bit of distortion as the volume goes up. It's not bad, but this door rattles here like absolute craziness. And the speakers just distort way too early. Hyundai has sound partners such as Bose and Harman Kardon. I really like to see them introduce their sound systems to these cars. Charge a little more. The T-Cross in the segment offers the beats. I do think that Hyundai needs to offer a better sound system with the Hyundai Venue. But ladies and gentlemen, I am thoroughly impressed with this magical little car. It feels so much fun to drive, so much energy. It gets right what Japanese cars are getting wrong, and that is a slow car that is made fun to drive with this little fruity little exhaust system. I pulled up at a friend's house and they were like, yo, yeah, this thing sounds lekker, because Hyundai is having fun and not being boring. I mean, that's 100 kilometers per hour again. Quick. Very impressed with this car. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. Check out Hyundai's Venue, and please don't underestimate this car. Go for a test drive before you drive T-Cross and that Honda HR-V. I definitely do not recommend the HR-V or even the T-Cross over this car. I think this car at its price is really good value. I know cars are stupid expensive, it's a stupid thing to say, but if you compare it to a T-Cross and to the Honda, this is ultimately a better value and a nicer car in general. LED headlights, a nice light bar at the back. Come on, this car is excellent. Okay guys, beef review, Liberable out.